We'd like to officially welcome you to the 2025 girls soccer season. You're a group of wonderful young ladies. And if you take the things you learn from the sport of soccer and take them with you as you get older, you're going to do amazing things in life.
Peace. Peace. Red. Red. Green.
You know, I love these activities. I've done a ton of them myself. And at the end of it all, we bring the group in together, I always ask the following question. Why? Why did we do this? What's that last word again? Fun. Yeah, fun. Should always be fun. I'm glad that came up very soon in our conversation. Okay, when I ask why. Fun should always find its way. As I do this and I don't hear, and fun doesn't come up until late, doesn't come up at all, I have a little bit of a concern. But you came up early, so that's a good thing. This should always be fun.
Head. One. Red.
Funniest moments. Okay, so last practice, I think we had a total of like 5 complete face plants on the field, like in a row.
One practice where we did this game, it was 4 directions and there was 4 teams at the same time. And I just remember it was so fun and it led up to such a fun game, and I think it was really good for us.
We just played this game and then the coaches were like, oh, you have to come up with like a celebration, like pretend that you just won the World Cup. I was like, okay guys, let's be a horse.
And off to go, and the next group is on. You understand?
I think if you learn to have a high performance mindset, learn how to get into one, stay in one, no matter what, no matter who you're playing, where you're playing, when you're playing, you give yourself a chance to perform better. You give yourself a better chance to win. Most importantly, you give yourself a better chance to enjoy playing and enjoy competing.
Something I've learned from my teammates and coaches is really the value in working together and lifting each other up. I think that's really important because soccer's not just like technical skill, it's a mental game, and that's something I've learned from being in this program. Soccer's a big mental sport, and having that good mindset and lifting your teammates up, making sure your teammates are in that good mindset is what's really going to bring the team to success.
I want you to start thinking about you at your best. I want you to start thinking about the style in which you want to play, in which you want to compete. Imagine there's a camera on you and you're going to show the camera precisely how you would like to play, precisely the style in which you want to execute your actions.
As a player, I think one of my proudest moments was when Kaylee Klein scored her first goal after coming away from an injury. It just made like my heart so happy, seeing like a teammate that I just respect so much.
We had so many different girls score their first varsity goals. Kaylee scored her first varsity goal back, and you can just see the team and just being so excited for each other, celebrating each other's successes like they're your own.
Favorite moments, probably when one of our biggest rivals, Greeley, we played expecting them to be a really tough team, and we prepared for like the whole week on them. And when we won that game, I think it was like a really big step forward for us.
One of my favorite moments would probably be when we beat Wells. We set a goal to beat our first opponent, and we did set that goal, and I think it was a great game. It really set us off on the right foot. For me personally, I have been on varsity for 4 years since my freshman year, and I've never scored before, and I finally scored my first goal this year.
I want you to help each other to squash your ants. I want you to help each other be in game face. When you do that, when you share, then you're able to influence each other. You're able to lead each other. You're able to be better teammates.
The amount of different people we have on this team that come from every which way, and they're all very individual and special people, and I think when we come together, it makes us a very unique team and very cohesive team. Just what everybody has to offer, I think just makes us that much more special.
We have a first team and a reserve team, but we are very inclusive of everyone. At the end of the day, no matter who we're playing with, who we're not, we all come together and we're all one team.
So when I first came here, I was so nervous because I'm international student and this is not my real home. So I was a little nervous, but after I joined in the soccer team, I made a lot of experience with the great friends. So they're always being kind to me and then give me a lot of advice or help.
The very first day of preseason, everybody had to run a mile. And I know for me and probably a lot of new players and returning players and freshmen were really stressed out. But like the second that you started running, everybody was cheering so loud and being so supportive. And I think that really stands for what like we're all about.
There's never a dull day for soccer practice. Our coach says sometimes like, oh, actually says this basically every day. He's like, oh, it's a great day to play soccer and it will be like in the rain. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you're so right. I'm so lucky to be around all these players that want to come and they want to show up, and even if it's like rain or shine.
Just the chance to get to play with my friends, really loving what you're doing and loving the sport and loving the competitiveness.
The family, I guess, and the friends that I've made along the way.
I think the biggest memory to me is, so when we lose our game, we still cheer and give hugs to each other. And coaches also give us a lot of support and love.
I feel like coaches can kind of just like yes you to death when you're like complaining about something maybe, or like coming to them for advice and they're just like, you're right. And what I really like about Coach Hart and Coach K is that they agree with you, but they also tell you something to work on.
Probably how to fill that leadership role. I think Coach K has really gotten me to really think about it and really be comfortable with that position as who I am and how I would do that. And I think that carries not just in soccer, but in my job and outside of school and what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, because this isn't forever, but it's going to leave an impression anyways.
Something that made me proud as a captain was hearing people come up to me and want to help, they had questions, they had advice. Like, I just was really proud that people had the want and the desire to come up to me for things. And they asked me for rides home. They wanted like my advice. I think my proudest moment in soccer is just being there for others and just being there for them is truly my proudest moment.
What a good group. What a good group. Jeepers creepers. They give you those kind of answers, man. I have goosebumps. My goodness.